Hey everybody, welcome to day 15 of our Fall Back to Feeling Good 31-day challenge. Today we're really going to focus on the anterior and posterior shoulder. As we know, if we're sitting at a job for long periods of time, most of us are on the internet multiple hours throughout the day, so we get in this position right here, we sit and our shoulders roll forward, and then over time we stand up, and then gravity's killed our shoulders and they're just kind of stuck in this position. So we really want to unglue that and be able to get your shoulders to pull back more, like whenever you have better posture, kind of thing like that, alrighty? So, this is going to be horrible. I hate even demonstrating this because this does not feel that great. It feels better afterwards, but clean all these tissues up because I'm really restricted in here. Kind of dreading showing you guys this. So, what you're going to do is you take a big lacrosse ball and we're going to lay on the ground. We do this two different ways. I'm going to show you the ground version first. And if that's too painful or if that doesn't feel great, I'll show you the wall version after that, okay? So let's spend about 3 to 4 minutes in each position. So we're going to just take the lacrosse ball and we're just going to roll underneath the clavicle area right here. So we don't, not going to get any bone, and go all the way to the shoulder, putting lots of pressure, putting as much pressure as you need, right? So I'm going to put the ball underneath that spot right there. I'm going to kind of turn my head away. And then all we're going to do, you have a little side, like literally very subtle motion through my spine. I'm just putting more pressure into that ball. And you can move a little bit side to side. You can add a little bit of rotation if you want. Oh God, that is gnarly right there. And just basically kind of work through all those tissues in that spot. Just find a really tender spot and just kind of work through that until it's kind of gone. And just really kind of focus about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Second piece of that is we're after the posterior shoulder. So now we're going to take the ball and put it back here. So you don't want to put it on a bone, obviously. You want to keep it just in the tissue. So just kind of find your armpit and put it right along that shoulder. And then all we're going to do, you can kind of hug your arms like that, where I had a little bit of, just act like you're kind of peeling an onion underneath that shoulder right there, around the top of the armpit. Go right through that posterior shoulder. About 3 to 4 minutes. Find a nice tender area, move the ball up a little bit if you need to, and really work through those tissues that are really tight and don't feel well. You also can, of course, move down by the armpit, like basically by your lat area, back in here too if you need to, if that's really tight. Just kind of peel it and come back, just like that. So, if any of that's too painful or that feels just horrible on the ground, you can't tolerate that, we knew that we can mimic the same thing against the wall. So we would stand against the wall, put the ball right here, kind of hang out, push into the wall, and kind of move side to side. Add a little rotation if we need to. The hips, work through that. 3 to 4 minutes. Other piece of that is take the ball right here, put it underneath, kind of where the armpit's at right there, and really kind of sit into the ball, use as much force as you need to. And just really work through those tender areas, work on the back part of the shoulder, and then underneath the armpit kind of area, cleaning up all that stuff. So, you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the fun demo that I had put on for you guys. Of course, that did not feel well, but I do feel better through my shoulders right now after experiencing that. So, anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.